Hey Sag, I hope you're doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, having a good summer, or intro to your summer. Let's see what kind of energy we have. This is going to be a love reading for you guys. Let me go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. Please keep in mind, these are general messages. They're not going to resonate with everyone. If they resonate with you, that's great. If not, please feel free to check out your moon, your rising, potentially your Venus sign as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, I may need to pull another card here for you from the healing deck. Give me 1 second. Two messages for Sag in love. Which Sages are we dealing with here? Alright, so one of the coolest things about this deck is that you've got the general messages here, right? The messages on the front of the card, but on the back of each card, it's almost like topics, areas of focus and concern, right? And they're different on each card. Clarify. Give me one more card for the healing, because you've got purification and release. There's something here, especially with the way this card flipped out. It's telling me I really need to focus on this energy first, and there's something that needs to be released by you. Give me one more, please. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see which Sages this message is going to be for. Now, the card itself, and then we'll get into it. The card itself, you've got spiritual alignment in no place like home. But there's purification and release, clarified by no place like home. I get an energy like this message is going to be for Sagittariuses who, especially if you are currently tied to someone energetically or you're in a relationship with someone, it's time to release a tie or a bond. For some of you, it's time to release the expectation that the two of you are going to work things out or you're going to make a family work. Because to get the no place like home card, that's what's clarifying what needs to be purified and released. Some of you, it's just that you have things in your home that still are energetically tied to this person that you need to get rid of. We also get the Mischief card here, the 10th mask. It's telling me here there's someone here that you invited into, because when I get the no place like home card right now, I'm feeling like this is your energy, your aura, your space, your field. It's almost as if you've allowed someone into your field that was very deceptive, mischievous, could have been a liar, could have been someone who played games with your emotions, played games with you generally, and it's time to release that. So that's what it looks like. That's the message that this particular these Sages are getting. If that resonates with you, then feel free to keep watching. If not, feel free to check out one of the other videos. They may resonate with you. So let's see, what are the questions I need to ask in regard to this situation for Sages? Some of you need to release a player. Some of you have been intimate with someone and their energy is still on you. Look at that strongly. What is this? Some of you think you've released someone, but because you haven't fully cleared them. What are the questions I need to ask for these Sages? All right. Okay, let's start. So the first card we get is timing. It's interesting. Well, I really have to pull from two decks for this because I'm getting two questions here. I'm getting one, I need to be asking, is it the right time to release this person? the other thing I'm getting is how long is it going to take for this person to be fully cleared and released out of your system? So those are the two questions I'm getting here. Is this the right time for this person to be released? Wow. And how long is it going to take this person here? Fully release this. Ooh. Okay. I get an energy. It's clear here. We've got the Eight of Wands. So that's an indication for me with this card that the time is now. The time is right to move forward and to put all your energy into moving forward and releasing this person. It's time to move on. Some of you need to move out. Some of you may live with this person. You need to start making arrangements so that you can remove yourself from potentially a toxic situation. For some of you with the 10 of Wands coming up here, it could be 10 weeks or more before you're really feeling like it's 2 or 3 months before you're really feeling like you're at a place where almost as if, the wound is healing. There's no more stinging, right, in the wound here. What else is there? There's something else I need to know here, please, about the timing. Okay. So we get 9 months to a year here. Some of you are either dealing with this person. Some of you definitely may have a child with this person. But others of you, you've been dealing with this person for 9 months to a year. You've been connected to them, really into them, really trying to make something work for 9 months to a year. For some of you, I really strongly get that while it may take 2 or 3 months, more like 3 months for you to the freshness of the pain of releasing this energy to dissipate, I feel like full healing for you isn't going to come until like 9 months to a year from now, where you don't think about this person. They don't affect you. There's nothing this person can say to you that could affect you. Hearing their name doesn't bother you. You're not looking for signs of this, regarding this person or this relationship. You're not looking for readings for them. Some of you, though, for those of you who've already started this process of releasing someone, it's telling me here like you're on the road, you're on the right path. If you started this a while ago and you're already in this particular cycle, this 9-month cycle, like say you started releasing this person 2 or 3 months ago, they're still lingering. You should know that you don't have much farther to go before you fully cleared this person. It's not an overnight thing to clear energy. I don't know. It's not how that works. I feel like sometimes like certain emotions with certain people are like glitter, like you're doing some kind of arts and crafts and it's like you use glitter and you're finding glitter for months everywhere. It's kind of like that. Like you can clean up most of it energetically, but there's still these little remnants that you don't see, you don't come across, you don't realize are there. That's just kind of how it feels. Now, the next question we've got is illumination. What is it that you need to be aware of about this person or about this situation, this release here? What do you need to be aware of? For those of you who wondered whether this person was involved with other people or was juggling other people, you This is confirmation that that was definitely occurring with the Two of Discs energy. Could have been with an air sign, but there's the other thing it's telling me that you need to be aware of is that this person is an energy, this person that you're connected to energetically, because there's such a pull, a magnetic pull between the two of you, this person, whether it feels like it or seems like it, not feels, whether it seems like it or not, this person is still energetically tied to you as well, and they're still watching you with the Princess of Swords. Still curious about what you've got going on, what you're doing. You need to know, I keep getting, you need to know that even though this person may be dating other people, juggling other people, involved with other people, they're still going to be keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. And there's something about that that you need to be aware of. What does this mean? Oh, okay. Could be dealings with a Pisces. That energy's here. This person still has emotions and feelings for you. Even if they were a liar, even if they didn't treat you the way they should, they didn't treat you right at all, there's an energy that they still have an emotional tie to you. I keep feeling that you're still tied. You're going to have to pull your end of the string to release this, because this person is not going to be reciprocating on the other end energetically. It's like you're going to have to do the work to release the connection, because they still have feelings for you. Another thing that you need to know is something about this person's nature is that just because were involved with other people and they weren't necessarily committed to the connection with you, that doesn't impact how they felt about you. There are people who can love someone and want to be with, and want to be around them, want to experience that person's energy, but that doesn't mean they want to commit to them. Those are two separate things. I just wanted you to be aware. Yeah, I just wanted you to be aware of that. It's like, there's an energy like, yeah, they're a liar and a cheater, but yeah, they had feelings for you. That's just who they are. That's their nature. All right, so we got the nostalgia card. What is it that Sag needs to do to let go of these memories that could keep them bound to this connection? Yeah, there's a Six of Cups right there. Wow. One thing I'm getting right off the bat is with the Eight of Swords, it talks about things that are all in the mind, being trapped in a situation, but it's all in the mind. You need to remind yourself that you have power over this situation with the Eight of Swords showing up. It's clear there's a strong energetic tie here. To get the Devil and the Six of Cups, this is like the same card to me, almost. The Six of Cups and the Nostalgia card. And we know there was a strong bond. This is a very soulmate, kindred spirit energy with the Six of Cups. So it's like you're really tied to them. I do get an energy where there's something about the intimacy between the two of you that's like that keeps you coming back. You constantly think about the intimacy. And there's something here that is telling me that it's going to be very important for you to recognize that you have to cut off this person in all aspects, especially sexually. There's no way that you can revisit with the Six of Cups this physical pull, this sexual connection with this person without being completely pulled back in other areas. This is an energy that you don't need to play with. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say I'm done with this person, and then you answer phone calls late at night and you start making appointments. That's not gonna work. This is the way that you two are set up. This energy is set up, is that this is not a connection that can be purely physical. It's just not the way this particular connection is set up. Clarify this. What else do they need to know? Some of you definitely with the purification and release, you need to like effectively cleanse your physical body and your sexual energy with this person. The Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. I feel like you have to go to drastic measures with the Knight of Swords. It's almost an energy of like that you're going to have to do things that maybe you don't necessarily normally have to do to get rid of this person's energy on you. You know, sometimes you can just stop talking to a person. You don't feel like you need to block that person. You don't feel like you need to get rid of, you know, their old t-shirt or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you don't feel that connect. This is not this type of connection. You have to take drastic measures with this. Whatever that means to you, to actually truly cleanse this energy out of your life. You have to make bold, sometimes brash decisions. Some of you, others of you, and this is not all, but I do feel this in some sense. Some of you need to speak your piece, curse them out if you need to, and move on. Some of you have things to say that are built up and you have pent up aggression that you need to just go ahead and release. That's not all of you, but for some of you, that is there. There are a lot of, again, I get a lot of movement energy. We've got home, Eight of Wands, all these knights. Some of you, it's time to move out or move away. Like, even if you don't live with this person, if you say you live in the same apartment complex or you live in the same neighborhood or that kind of thing, and it's time for you to move anyway, you need to put that distance there where you can. If that's not the case, it's more of a verbal distance. You know, cutting off that communication is going to be key in your healing. So that was your reading, Sag. I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching as always. And I will talk to you really, really soon. All right. Bye.